Greetings. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all can hear me. It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for joining us for the online portion of our conference. My name is Alir Zerka. I'm the Executive Director of the Alliance for International Exchange. It's a pleasure to be with all of you. As you all know, our theme this year is Reconnect, Renew, and Rebuild. That is especially appropriate after two very difficult years that we've all been facing as an international exchange community. We're going to talk a little bit about the online sessions today. And I want to welcome those people who are joining us just for today online, including host institutions around the United States and international partners around the globe. We will talk a little bit about the online sessions in a moment, but before doing that, I want to introduce a special guest, Senator Cory Booker, who has prepared remarks for us, and we will share those with you in a moment. Cory Booker has been in the Senate since 2013. He serves on the Foreign Relations and Judiciary Committees, among others, and is the Chief Deputy Majority Whip. Most importantly, he has led the effort in the Senate every year to support congressional appropriations for international exchange. With the support of the Alliance, Senator Booker and his staff organized a letter with his Senate colleagues strongly endorsing federal funding for exchange programs. That support is critical to the consideration of the Appropriations Committee as it decides what level of funding to provide for our programs. Senator Booker has also been a strong supporter of privately funded exchange programs like Some Work Travel and other programs as well. So with warm appreciation, I'm happy to turn now to a message from Senator Cory Booker.
Thank you, Alliance for International Exchange, for this invitation to join you today. Let me tell you, I do join the Alliance in extending my welcome to all the participants from around the United States and the globe. As all of you know, international exchange programs are critical to increasing the best of human values, mutual understanding, empathy, democracy, and strengthening the well-being and quality of life for people all across the United States and the international community. We are many peoples on this planet Earth, but we have one common destiny, and it is cultural exchange programs like this one, which are proven and absolutely help to achieve those larger goals of humanity. And for us, it's a cost-effective way for the United States to remain internationally engaged, internationally competitive, and to help to continue to forward our highest democratic principles. And so I know we are, through programs like this, engaging the future leaders of the world and promoting the best of our values. These programs are important to New Jersey, they're important to our nation, they're important, I think, to humanity. You know, in normal years, over 8,000 visitors participate in privately funded exchange programs in New Jersey, contributing a total of over $54 million to our state's economy. In addition, international students in the state contributed over $823 million and support over 9,000 American jobs. This is an incredible contribution. And so every year I'm proud to sponsor a Dear Colleague letter in support of federal funding for exchange programs. This year, 29 other senators and I supported the Alliance's their appropriation request for $1.1 billion towards educational and cultural exchange programs. It's a level of funding which is long overdue. For many of you, this pandemic has prevented the normal flow of international travel, which has really damaged and hurt the American economy, and it's impacted our foreign policy goals and all of the ambitious goals of our foreign exchange programs. Last year, the Alliance estimated that the COVID-19 impact on the international exchange community world could cost nearly 7,000 jobs and over $233 million to our economy. Unfortunately, 2021 has continued to be a challenging year for the exchange community. Despite all these challenges, this is finally beginning to turn around, and there is hope again on the horizon. And I believe that the Biden administration, that I applaud for announcing a lifting of COVID-19 travel bans on November 8th. This is a time that we know we can begin to see the flow open again for participants visiting the United States through exchange programs and return to their countries with a better impression of who we are as Americans, our people, our values, our light in this world. I am excited, and I'll tell you this, I want you to continue to support this program. You all are such a powerful catalyst for positive change and mutual understanding. I wish you all the best in this conference, and I look forward to continuing to work with the Alliance and its members to strengthen the impact of international programs. I stand with you, I am excited about you, and I wish you all the best.
Terrific. Those remarks are so inspiring, and Senator Cory Booker has just been such a tremendous friend of the Alliance and our work up on Capitol Hill and our engagement with this administration and past administrations, and we really rely on him tremendously. So it's wonderful that he was able to join us. I want to also say that part of what we have learned as a community is the power of virtual exchange and virtual engagement, the kind of engagement that we have right now, all of us together online from around the country and around the globe. And so that's a wonderful thing. And I think part of what we are trying to figure out at the Alliance, and as well as I'm sure all of you, how we incorporate into the future. So we're happy to have this part of our conference, what we are calling the online sessions, today in advance of many of you coming to Washington, D.C. next week. We also have come to learn, I think, during the past couple of years, how much we need each other, not just in the work that we do, our organizations and their execution, but also in the friendship we have with each other, and certainly around the advocacy that we do together to protect and promote these programs. And it's that advocacy and that work that we're going to talk about today. We'll have some sessions that'll hopefully give you all some insights into the work that you do and how to best execute your programs. And so to talk a little bit about the sessions today, I want to invite my colleague, Lane Kavanaugh, who's going to talk about the sessions and talk about some logistical information before we start with the first panel discussion. So, Lane?
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much for attending today. We're so thrilled to be able to include more attendees in the annual conference this year through our online sessions. We have a really great lineup of 4 different sessions today, kicking off shortly at 12:20. And I just want to run through a few logistical items for the meeting. First, you were automatically muted when you entered today, and we ask that you remain muted throughout today's session unless you're actively participating in a Q&A session. Each session is going to have a different protocol for Q&A. Some will use the chat function, and you can see that at the bottom of your screen. It looks like a little chat bubble. And some sessions will call upon participants to ask their questions verbally from the stage. So if you are going to be asking a question directly, let me know via the chat, and I can set you up properly to do that. And your moderators will let you know more information about that process at the start of the session. If you need to leave the session at any time, please feel free. You can do so without interrupting the speakers. And then when you want to rejoin, you can simply re-click that same link that you joined today to get here. And if you experience any technical difficulties, please use the chat function to contact one of our hosts, either Evelyn Adams or Kayla McCabe. You'll see them on the list whenever you click the chat button. And alternatively, you may also send them an email. Their email addresses are in your registration email from this morning. But feel free to let us know if you have any problems. Thank you again for your participation today. I'll send it back to you, Alir.
Thank you, Lane. So on top of all the wonderful things that Lane does for us, for the membership and our work together, she also manages our annual conference, including the online sessions. Lane, you've become a master of these online efforts. Thank you for bringing us together today and managing the sessions this afternoon. So much appreciated.